British Prime Minister Rishi Sunak said the golden era of Sino-British relations is over. In his first foreign policy speech since taking office, Sunak added it was time Britain stand up against competitors. Azam Khan reports.
Rishi Sunak was in company of the country's business leaders and political elite at the Lord Mayor's banquet in London. While the word Brexit was mentioned just once and fleetingly in his speech, in the context that the UK will never align with EU law under his watch, the threat of China dominated the larger part of his address, as he remarked on the country's recent lockdown protests.
We recognise China poses a systemic challenge to our values and interests. A challenge that grows more acute as it moves towards even greater authoritarianism. Instead of listening to their people's protests, the Chinese government has chosen to crack down further, including by assaulting a BBC journalist.
Although Sunak cautioned against the use of Cold War rhetoric when dealing with China, he proceeded to draw the room's attention to the compelling opportunities in the Indo-Pacific, and again linked it to China posing a threat to the region.
It's in our interests to keep these trade lines open. It's why we're evolving new long-term defence, industrial and technological partnerships like AUKUS with Australia and the US, and the Future Combat Air System with Italy and Japan. By deepening these ties, we'll help protect the arteries and ventricles of the global economy, supporting security and prosperity, both at home in our European neighbourhood and in the Indo-Pacific.
In response, Foreign Ministry spokesperson Zhao Liqian called the remarks a serious distortion of facts and rejected all interference of China's internal affairs. Sunak's comments come just days after Canada unveiled its new Indo-Pacific strategy, which also centered on China, outlining $1.7 billion for boosting military and cybersecurity in the region. Azam Khan, HKIBC.